Hello and welcome. This isn't going to be a normal video. I'm sure everyone's heard the news already about Technoblade. So, TECHNOSUPPORT to Technoblade. And I use him almost as like a technotherapy, is what I call it. I suffer from social anxiety and depression, and usually just watching his videos cheers me up. So when I saw him post a video today, I got super excited and got hit with that, which is not what I was expecting. But now I'm just worried, and I know he says, don't be worried, and he just wants to focus on making his videos and stuff because that's what he enjoys, and it's one of the easier things he can do, but I can't help but worry, just because I'm a worrywart in general. Cancer's never easy. Luckily I don't think his seems like a very fatal one, I guess, so that's good at least, but I have friends who have suffered cancer and friends' parents who have, and they've, for the most part, fought it off. Two people I know who had cancer who didn't make it, both had lung cancer, I think. So, they were smokers. But I do want to say that I hope everyone will at least talk to their doctors about getting the COVID vaccine, because it is very hard for people like Technoblade with cancer to fight off COVID if they were to get it on top of cancer. I know somebody who had a family member who was fighting cancer and caught COVID, and she was pushed into a coma, like an induced coma, like three times, I think. She ended up coming out of it, but it was a struggle. I got to see my friend suffer every day supporting her family member, and it's just hard. It's really hard. And there's so many people out there thinking the vaccine doesn't do anything, or the vaccine will give whoever a sickness, and it's like, no, you're being selfish, I think, by not getting it at this point. A new variant has come out. Cases are spiking again. Some states are closing down again. Like, if everyone would just get the vaccine, we wouldn't have this issue anymore. Or at least it'd be way lesser. Like, and it's not even, like, you don't have to get the vaccine for you. Like, you're like, oh, I'm inside all the time. Oh, I'm very careful. I'm wearing my mask everywhere, blah, blah, blah. But it's rough. It's really rough. And Technoblade's a 22-year-old who has cancer. And I swear to God, if he gets COVID because people are being stupid, that's just not fair. That's one good soul in the world who had to suffer and didn't make it because people were too stubborn to do anything about it. Like, that's just not okay. It's just not. And I've already had a friend who was 19 who passed away. It wasn't from cancer, but that was actually over 10 years ago. He was 19 years old. And it's not easy. It's just really not to deal with. I know people probably hate me for saying anything about the vaccine or anything like that, but please do it. If not for you, at least do it for people you care about. People with diabetes have a harder time fighting it off. People with cancer. People with asthma. I've heard of people ending up in the hospital with COVID, and they're like on their deathbed, and they're like, give me the vaccine, and it's like, that's not how it works. It helps prevent it. Once you have it, you're pretty much screwed. And I mean, it's a lot rare for people to get a severe case of it, but it can happen, especially to those who are already struggling with medical issues. And I feel for them. And I just wish everyone would be sympathetic or even empathetic towards them. But I'm sure there are all those people who are out there going, psh, I'll be fine, it won't get me. But you never know. You just can't know. I mean, Technoblade never dies, so he'll be fine. I hope that people don't pressure him, or poke him, or harass him over it, like, wanting to know more, or whatever. Like, let the dude rest. And it sucks since it sounded like he was finally getting some motivation to get things going, and being more consistent with his videos and streaming. And then, you know, when it rains it pours. Always. And it always happens to the good people. It sounds like at least Techno's being lighthearted. And still joking about stuff and just being the Technoblade we all know and love. And I think it's really cool that people in the MCC, like Dream and TapL, and some other people, I'm sure, I haven't really been back on Twitter, but they're, whatever amount of coins they and their team get, they're gonna match $1 to every coin and contribute that to cancer research, which is just amazing. And I love how supportive their whole community is of each other. It's like, if one person is going through a hard time or whatever, they will instantly do whatever they can to try to help out. Like, it's not like they can say, oh, hey, you got cancer? Here, let me just cure you. Here, take this potion. It cures everything, you know, poison, paralysis, cancer. It's not a video game. Sadly. But contributing that money to cancer research is, I think, really cool of them. And I think the MCYT community in general is just a really awesome place. Like, I don't know any of them personally at all, but they're such a close, good group. And it's inspirational almost. Admirable. And yeah, sorry, I don't do face cams, so I'm just farming potatoes. You know, potato war, Technoblade. Farming potatoes in honor of our pig king. I mean, it's not really blood for the blood god, but it's potatoes for the pig god. Does that count? Anyhow, I hope a lot of people are respectful. I've heard a lot of things about hate going around on the internet. Hate raids in Twitch, which just isn't okay. I think some people who don't like Technoblade were like, I don't like Technoblade, but nobody deserves that. And it's like, that's not how you should start a supportive sentence, dude. Like, stop. I don't care if you're supportive of them or not. Like, if you like them or you don't gotta be a dick. And I feel like I don't like them, but is just a way to start a really dickish sentence. Especially for somebody fighting cancer. It's almost like going up to an old dude in the hospital and saying, dude, I don't like you, but I hope you get well soon. And then just leaving. Like, they're probably already in a pretty bad mental state or having a hard time keeping up their positivity. And it might take all the mental capacity in the world to maintain that. And then you're just, like, shitting on their day. Like, it's no wonder a lot of YouTubers and stuff are, like, don't want to go on Twitter anymore because people are just toxic. Even sometimes when they're trying to sound slightly supportive, it's toxic. It's terrible. Like, people just don't give two shits about others' mental health half the time. It's like, put yourself in their shoes. Have some empathy, dude. How would you feel? And I'm sure there are people who are like, oh, I'd be fine. I don't know them anyways. But no, it would probably hit a lot harder than you would think. Just keep that in mind. Be generous to others. It might come to bite you in the ass otherwise. Life is already a hard enough place. We don't need people causing more hardship on others. But on another note, TECHNOSUPPORT all the way, guys. TECHNOSUPPORT. Send him your energy. have him manifest that energy into power to fight off the cancer faster, because Technoblade never dies. But if we send him if we send him our energy, maybe he'll cure faster. He'll be like raw, and he'll be overpowered, and be like boom, boom, and just kick cancer in the ass. That would be good news. So, here's hoping for the best. The best for mine and many others' favorite YouTuber / streamer. It's like, not only is he battling cancer in real life, he's stuck in prison in the Dream SMP for how long now? Man, that's no bueno. Just send him love, send him energy, and don't be toxic. Don't poke him, don't prod him, don't bring it up if he doesn't want to talk about it. That just is going to cause mental anguish, more stress. There's enough shit going on. He's already having chemotherapy, which is causing issues to his immune system, and then the more you stress, the worse your immune system gets. I just wish happiness for everyone, and I just wish cancer didn't exist. It's not fair, but life isn't fair, I guess. Oop. So we just gotta keep on moving. Keep your head up and keep going forward. I know a lot of people were hit really hard with the news. People have been crying. A lot of people were saying I was crying and laughing at the same time, and it's like only this man could do that, which is understandable. It's Technoblade. Anyway, I just wanted to post a video about it, say my thoughts, get it out there, not just keep it all bottled up, because that's never good for anyone. So why not just post it on the internet? Yeah. I would say I hope you enjoyed this video, but it's just sad news all around, so. So, remember to go to Technoblade's channel if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button. Maybe become a channel member, and show him some techno support. He deserves all the support. Thank you. And have a nice day. Bye.